What?
Hi guys! What day is this? I was down in a horrible place. Not just with the Unithorns, but in place of Twilight I'm kidding. Just Twilight fans. Hey guys, it's me, Aza383. Last time you saw me, I was after a green treasure chest that I happened to forget. So as you can see right now, I'm fighting a tree freak. Remember, I told you how to fight them in the last video. Basically, just throw these pine needle things at them. So you want to get near them, ground pound those pine needles in the vicinity, so they'll flip over and throw them right at the head or the face of this tree freak. So once you reveal it with its white face, you throw a pine needle and it will blow up. So as you saw in the last episode, I was getting up to about this point where I wanted to end the episode by getting into the Unithorn lair because, well, might as well face my fear of the Unithorn lair. I'm not saying I actually necessarily have a fear, but they're annoying. And as I've said in the past episodes, every time you go back down there, the maze of how they look changes. So if you notice, there's a treasure chest on the bottom right here. It doesn't really matter, I'm just pointing it out because this main episode is not just necessarily a complete level, but of course, remember that to-do list I hit in the very beginning. Yes, indeed, Wario, it is wonderful! That was the list I had to abide by, and that's the list that I do abide by. So, you saw that treasure down there. I'm going to go after it, and I have to make sure I go back in this level for the green one I missed in the last episode. You know, that one that was obviously pointing out the spot and the switch. I'm not going to reference it, you both know, because I drew so much attention to it in the last episode. Hey, it's Ram! I don't like these guys. That's why. You never got to see it in the last episode because they tackled me off a cliff, but they charge you and they really hurt you. So, yeah, they need to suffer. So I'm just gonna make sure. See, look, I'm already down to 1 heart. This is also a spoiler I mentioned from the last episode. I get really low on health. Okay, I also have been I've been doing enough of those, haven't I? Told by someone I know that spoiling is apparently wrong. Fine, I won't make spoilers anymore. Apparently I made so many. Either way, my heart is low. As you know, that rhymed. Just this time. Did you see that throw? Oh, I abuse those garlic dispensers. Oh, a crystal deity, a crystal entity. Yeah, it's not a god. It doesn't deserve the term god. Ooh, it's blue, so I like it, because I like blue. So, be in mind, as you can all obviously see down there, down on my health bar, my health is crap. So, I'm gonna have to be cautious. This is definitely probably my most daring episode of them all, because, well, my health is crap, as just previously stated. So now that I have this crystal entity, what should I do with him? I don't really know. I don't really need him, so I guess you just get to bounce around. Let's jump down here, beat up these ram, because these ram are evil and they must all be destroyed. I'm gonna bust that open, not get smacked by that ram and die. Grab this crown, because I am king and that ram's trying to kill me. Hit that blue switch. Try not to fall into the Unithorn lair again. So I have the crown. Wait, yeah, I'm missing one piece among many others. Anyway, and now into the ground hatch. If you're daring like I am, which you all know I am really daring, wait on this platform and jump when it shoots up. You need some timing, you can't just click A whenever. And eventually, it may take you a longer time than it just took me. And I almost just failed, as you just saw. Right when it's launching back up, you have to jump at the right time to shoot kinda. To free the Spriteling and get this red crystal. Spideraticus! Yeah, makes sense, because the boss is a spider, so his name must be. Anyway, so I'm missing a treasure. Oh, I remember what it is. But I want to make sure I can get a few things over here first. Remember back in the first parts, when those horrible ram knocked me into the Unithorn lair? In that journal area, there was a treasure. There's a blue one, if I remember correctly. So, let's go back for it. Jump up here. More confirmation. Did you just see it? And no, I'm not referring to my horrible fall into the Unithorn lair. So, as you all know, run around, punch these crates, find the spring. Here it is. You're free. In my case, this is pretty simple. So, as I was saying, Oh, I remember. See, a long time ago, when I originally recorded this, I will admit this episode in particular is post-commentary. Not all of these have been, but this one was. And at that part in time, I remember I had a problem, and I had to, like, take care of my pets, so I left the game on. So that's why Wario was standing there aimlessly doing nothing. Anyway, it was right up here. This blue chest right here. This was the treasure I missed. So now I just have the top right one, which was that green switch. That one I kept referring to in the past episode continuously, right there. And the final one is way on the right side of the, or I guess the east side of the level, where I was about a minute and a half ago, before I started backtracking. So now, since I activated that switch earlier in the last episode, I have to go down here, once I get there, and we'll make my way up, grab the chest, and I will have obtained everything from the earlier part of the level. So take this enemy, spin him around, have some fun, beat up some stupid Magans who don't understand that if you walk into a spinning rival with one of your parents, it will, one, be a horrific sight. Oh god, my parents being swung and beaten! And also probably hurt you a lot. Yeah. So, now make your way back to the level, which, if you paid attention in the first part, you would have grabbed the switch in the first place, not get blown off, and you wouldn't even need to backtrack. So, as I've said before, this is a mistake I'm happy I learned from, and I want you all to learn from it. So, earlier when I referenced that green switch I'm going to approach very soon, jump down, climb up that vine, and grab the green treasure, because it will save you a lot of backtracking, and you won't end up publicly putting it on YouTube and feeling some embarrassment for making an error, but at the same time feeling gratification that you can all learn from the error. And my face is red, so shut up. So I'm low on health, so don't take the low heart route. Even if I do, do not take it, because it's not smart. As I've said many times, I'm totally a guy who always thinks before every action. Exactly like right there. So, and almost falls into the unicorn land. Make sure if you're low on hearts, you go get more health. Alright, so now I can actually complete this level. So, back here, you want to climb these flowers, and you want to spin up here to the right. There'll be one of those tree freaks. You basically, you've seen how to fight them already. I don't know about you guys, but I do not trust that dazed ram. I think it's going to prepare to attack. Oh my god, it is. Gotta let go of this quick. Time to jump. Crap, I think those rams just want me to be in, like, serious trouble. I think they just want to kill me. And send me to the unicorn lair. Jeez. Anyway, the tree freaks, remember, hit the green section. They'll reveal their nasty some faces. And then you throw a pine needle at their faces. Once you're near a pine needle, ground pound. Pine needle will turn over, pick it up, throw it at the face. Once you do that, because apparently I just like failing right now. And I'm really close to getting stabbed, so I'm really not playing it safe here at all. Isn't that entertaining to see me possibly explode from being stupid and careless? Yeah, you guys totally think it's smart. So, he's almost dead. Repeat it one more time, and he will be defeated. Come on, flip over, pick this up, rub it at you. And you explode! Yay, I'm a killer! Alright, so I want to head to the right. And if you notice, there's your last treasure! And then, hey, it's a Nintendo GameCube! And now you've got the greens in my head now. And if you're wise and you don't get smashed, get out, grab your crystal, jump out. So you got, as I was trying to say before, you got the blue symbol, so you've gotten all the treasures. You'll get the red symbol, which you've already just gotten from getting that statue piece. So now all you need to do is kill the boss and avoid getting stabbed. So climb up here. There's another one up here in this little section, so be careful. Coordinate your jumps so that you will not run into it. Grab a garlic dispenser if you're low. In my case, do it. And once you make through these enemies, you'll find the stone doohickey to get you to the boss. Once that's done, you can finally move on. You can move on. Here's the stone doohickey. You've gotten everything. So, Spideraticus. Oh dear. You guys love me so much. Especially you. Stupid ape. Bye. So I'm gonna jump in here. Time for Spideraticus. What a web. I was gonna originally set up a joke, but I can't even immediately think of one. If you can, leave one below in the comment section. So this is Spideraticus. He is a spider. You did not know that until now. So he will just shoot attacks at you. One, he'll shoot this beam. Actually, I'll go through them as he sends them. Jump. He will smash his feet on the ground. And he will try to shoot a ray at you. He will also shoot a ray at you like that. These are called rays. So when he shoots out his woo globes, you want to latch onto one. Eventually he will pull them in, then jump off and ground pound him. Once you have done that, he is dazed and confused, and you may torment him however you want. Pile drive, spinning, or throwing. Either of these methods will work. Then immediately try to get out of the web so you can reach the perimeter of this boss fight so you can stand. Whenever he sends that yellow beam, you just jump. He will later do a faster one that's more of an orange color. He will also do this attack where he'll shoot that ray at you, and even occasionally bite at you or jump at you. But yes, the attack you want to look for is the glue globe attack. When he does that, you want to jump and just ground pound him when he pulls you in. I want to throw him. Throw the spider. Yes, the spider. Don't get me wrong, spiders are adequate in my opinion, but this one's just evil. See, he's doing the secondary jump right there. That one you have to be quicker to respond to. Now he's doing a little more malevolent with his attacks. So, if you notice, I'm going from left to right on the glue globes. I have such a hard time saying that. Glue globe, glue globe, glue globe. No, I just pile drived him. And now he just jumped and pretty much bit me. You have to also be careful for that. One, it takes a lot. You take a lot of damage. Two, if you're half as crazy as I am, who just did a ground pound right after a wave, which was a ray, which was a horrible idea, you will be fighting him at half health. Yeah. Don't recommend doing that. Hence, be careful. It's actually allowing you guys to think I'll survive this fight. I just learned. I got out. I didn't get bitten. Yeah, he'll latch after you. He wants you. He wants you to die. So avoid these attacks. Use your charge jump. Just avoid them or walk away, run away, get away from them. And now, once you've done it the final time, you ground pound him. He's dizzy, and then you dispose of him. 1, 2, 3, and you die. And you've got the boss badge or stamp. You've gotten everything. You killed a spider. I needed some pesticide. Insecticide. Yay! You killed a spider! You squished it. Yeah, you totally squished it. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed my spider squishing. I found it fun. However, I do not recommend you do it with half heart of health. Now you get your next statue of arrogance and narcissistic tendencies. You get another full heart. Now you have 7 hearts out of the 8. Now you fight the next boss, Red Brief Jay. He is a cow type creature. It's like cow parody. I will see you guys in the next episode, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Cue the introduction. What? OMG, I'm still alive! So here's the boss. The ram didn't completely kill me! Yay! So now we fight the Area 3 boss. Red Brief Jay. You see this guy? This guy. Yeah, this guy. The guy that looks like burnt steak. Just jumps down and lands on this platform. Yeah, in red tights. This is Wario World. The creativity is pretty impressive and yet just weird. Pretty weird. So with this boss, you want to get away from him or run away from him so that he will eventually charge at you. First, he's gonna shoot fire out of his hooves because that's logical. So when he does this jump right here, make sure you're near the middle, because the main idea of how to beat them can also hurt you. If you're near the edge, when this platform you're on is smashed, you'll fall into the lava. Okay, right now he just did that jump, that charge. Whenever he does that, he will increase how many times he will charge at you depending on the skulls. The first one, he will charge at you once. The second one, he will charge at you twice. 3 times, 4 times. Like here's 1, 2. Now when he's on the edge, you ground pound this. I prefer when you do that, you're up in the middle, so you're as far away from the lava as you can, so you don't get burned like Red Replay is. Fun fact about this guy, yeah, you cannot hurt him any other way. You can't just like go at him and punch him and it won't do anything. So you really just have to wait and avoid his attack until he charges at you. Then at that point, like right now, get out of the way! You ground pound this platform. So, back to becoming steak for you! I don't even like steak, that's the funny part. So when he does this like one mighty looking attack, just avoid it. So yeah, just avoid, and smash when he's stupid enough to run into the edge when he tries to tackle you. It's like he's using his own charge attack against you. But like you have that kind of attack as well. I use it all the time. That's 4, so ground pound. And he screams, ah, the pain. So yeah, that's him. But then he will do this fabulous dancing. At which point you just want to keep running away. If he gets close to you, use your charge attack. That's at least what I would say. You don't have to, just avoid getting hit. Yep. This is kind of a makeup for the boss, Spideraticus, and how little hearts I had. This guy went up. Wow! So now once he's stupid enough to run into the... you ground pound and you burn. And you get money for it. So you get some steak and money. Punch! I blew him up with a punch. And what is this? The 3rd key, and every other world in Area 3 is completed. You have the Area 3 key. You just need the Area 4 key, and you will be ready to fight the final boss. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode with the end of the second half, the second level of Area 3, and Red Pre-K because I like burning my steak. Hope you guys will I hope you will enjoy more episodes that I'll release again within the next 2 weeks. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'm Aza383, signing off, and I'll see you guys next time in Area 4. Bye, guys.